CalCPA is extremely proud of our financial literacy program. Since our efforts began a decade ago, we have had the opportunity to serve more than 46,000 high school students and 25,000 consumers. And we're very pleased to be co-hosting our 4th Financial Literacy Conference. Our conference co-host is the California Jumpstart Coalition.
We're all here because of a shared passion that we have to give our youth a better start in their life through education, specifically through financial literacy education. So if you are or know of somebody that is teaching math and uses personal finance literacy examples, we have a contest, a Common Core contest that we have just started. We would like you to submit your examples to us, and we will be having a raffle with iPads, mini iPads as the prizes for teachers that send us in examples. If you have any examples or you have friends or acquaintances that are using these examples, please send them to us at info@cajumpstart.org.
Senate Bill or Assembly Bill 166 says that the next time the mathematics, the history of social science, and the health education frameworks are revised, personal finance must be in them. Now that's not a standard. A standard says, and this is written by the Department of Education and approved by the State Board of Education. A standard says this is what must be taught. The framework says, hey teacher, you've got to teach this stuff. Here are some ways that you can do that. So the standards say you have to do it. The framework says this is some examples of ways that you might be able to do it.
Look at the last page of your packet. It has the contact information for everybody you're going to hear from today.
Lastly, they really help students connect with the world outside of the classroom. So what they're learning in school needs to be connected with what they have at home or what they're witnessing at home with their parents or what is in their future for them. So that's what the Junior Achievement programs do.
Maybe bankers, employers, they prepare this giant kit right here. It's too heavy for me to even but they prepare the lessons that are in there, and there's grade level specific program material. This one is for first graders.
Operation Hope is an organization, nonprofit organization, very much like JA in its mission. We've been around since 1996, actually 92 as an organization, but our youth financial literacy program, which is entitled Banking on Our Future, has been around since 1996. And since then, nationally, we've educated over 600,000, actually 700,000 youth nationally. We even have, after we talk about what banking is all about, then we talk about specific products and the real basic products of checking and savings.
Money Smart is a financial education curriculum that the FDIC originally launched in 2001. The original product was Money Smart for Adults. Since 2001, all of the range for Money Smart products, 2.75 million consumers have been provided one of our curriculum.
What I'd like to do is tell you a little bit about the California Council on Economic Education, and then let you know what resources we provide. You know, we came out with math, Common Core standards. We came out with English language arts, Common Core standards, and tremendous political battles. You know, some states said no, we're not going to have anything to do with it. Other states begrudgingly said okay, but it looks like federal control. I mean, the arguments went on and on, but those two sets of standards were approved by 46 of the states.
Materials are all designed for you to take into the classroom and not have to do anything else. They've built the lesson plan, they have the homework assignments, they have the activities that you're going to do in class, so everything is done for you. All you have to do is have the materials shipped to your office, and that's free.
Yeah, I heard about
video was the segue to the Money Talks program.
So, this is a program that has been developed since 1989. So, why youth financial literacy? American youth are now spending about $211 billion a year. That's their direct spending.
Clearpoint Credit Counseling Solutions, we're a nonprofit credit counseling agency. How many of you are familiar with credit counseling services? We have offices here in the Los Angeles area, but we're nationwide, we're national nonprofit. And a lot of people know us for the services that we provide for adults. The credit counseling, the housing counseling, we do a lot of foreclosure prevention programs, which are very much in need right now. We do bankruptcy counseling. And we also started a program recently for student loan counseling. We're working with students now who have run into trouble with their student loans. But one of the things that we're doing now, we're working on promoting is our Financial First program. And that's really to, it's almost like we're trying to put ourselves out of business because we're trying to reach students early to keep them from having the troubles with their credit cards or their mortgage.
Review kind of who we are and what we do. I'm going to show you a quick video of what our platforms look like online, and then I'll break down two of the platforms that we have available for elementary school and for high schools. Over 5.5 million students already across the country using our platforms. And really our mission is to teach, assess, and certify students in critical life skills.
We actually came up with a game about finance. I said, kids, finance is money. We play with it every day. So let's make it simple. So if you think about every single thing you've been hearing today, and just think there are areas that you can really apply to this. So I'm just going to take you through the game, what it can and can't do. So, right. So Fortune Venture, this is a web page. If you get lost, www.fmv.us.
Start the class with financial literacy. So when you're talking about scarcity and they're planning for prom, you have a much better way of making that connection for them.
I hear people talk about, I want to take a course in financial literacy, or I'm teaching financial literacy. And quite frankly, you don't teach financial literacy and you don't take a course in it. Financial literacy is an outcome. It's an outcome of learning about personal finance and utilizing what you learn over a lifetime.
I also do grandparents and grandchildren, actually, that having the missing generation is actually, the grandparents are wanting to share so much with the grandkids that I've had good results with that.
And often they're raising kids.
Yes, that's true.
One of the best things I think works is when students learn about banking and the different accounts, if it's just a banking situation, and then they actually go to the bank, or the bank or a banker comes to the classroom. So it's a real world application where they're actually filling out a deposit slip.